shocking reason why loyal people hurt the most, the overthinkers in the relationship. Now, this is a curse and a blessing at the same time because let's just start on the flip side. The person is compassionate, is very reliable, committed to what it is that you're both, if anything else, brewing to some sort of foundation. Whether or not the agenda is unified, because people have their personal takes on the subject at hand. So, someone in the relationship could run away based on who seems to be investing more. Because if we're being realistic about this, the only time when this 50-50-20-80 thing actually applies in such type of engagement usually is a stipulation under a certain legislation or constitutional agreement within a business or an organization. Last I checked, y'all are intimately, aesthetically drawn to each other's capacity, to somewhat vivid captivation. So they could shift the balance of what it is. So what actually becomes a negative behind that is that when the actual cut is placed, whether it was, I wouldn't use the word obsession, but more than anything, overly shadowed by the constant guilt, gaslighting, need, draw of siphoning, if anything, behaving like a parasite for the sake of you have so much to give and so much love to profess, it blinds the red flags that are there. You feel like, oh no, they're just not doing enough because they don't have the resources to, or they just lack the energy to, or they're just not accustomed to the love language, all five in place, to some degree, basic effort. And you compensate to some point, even overly so, just to keep the ship rolling. When it's actually a matter of, guess what, fam? You just seem to be too invested in this thing than I actually am. And in some cases, more than anything, given today's climate, 2026, don't forget to like and share. Reason being, they don't want to put all their eggs in one basket. And I know it's an Easter type of theme as we speak this type of April, but remember, you chose this person to be a part of your world. They engaged with you to share some sort of link within that dynamic connection. Now, whatever relations were discussed on that agreement is prior to you and I, Naloena, for the obvious gent, of course, opposite to my own. I don't swing the other way. Let's chat for another day, just so we know and it's clear. I know I'll have to say this from time to time, but nevertheless, remember, like, share, do leave a comment. So, in a short close, keep in mind, loyalty works for one reason. And if you're the type of person, you don't need to change that. Just find the person who's actually suited to accommodate your level of compassion, capability. So even in the drawbacks, you don't feel so conflicted that you quickly want to jump the ship and sail to uncharted waters, because if anything else, without further ado, that is the reason why loyalty or loyal people are hurt the most. Without a reason, it's just basic practicality. The law of nature has been stipulated with time. Now, it's your boy, not this, that, by the one and only. Stay tuned for more. Wow.